Alright guys, what we have here today is a 96 Geo Tracker. I'm going to be doing some pretty major work on it, but I'd like to document it along the way. I know you're not going to get a good look at it sitting in this garage. I'll throw some pictures on here so you can see what it is. But just an overview of some of the damage that you're going to find on these very common areas is where the rear body mount sits on the frame. Front of the rear wheel on both sides looks like this. There's some surface rust in some other spots that I have to take care of so it doesn't get worse. But a big area on these things that goes bad is behind the back bumper. Now you can see this is pretty well gone, this rear cross member, and it's going to get replaced. But I figured I'd document everything that I'm doing along here because I'm sure a lot of people have trouble with these. There's a lot of people that beat the crap out of them, but not too many people that fix them. So I'm going to take some measurements as I go, and I'm going to try to share with you as much as I can on how I fix this. And part of the procedure is going to be I just got done draining the fuel out of the tank. I'm going to be taking the tank down, making a template of the bolt pattern of the tank so that when I put my new pipe in this position, I can re-weld those brackets that support the tank back to the pipe, the new pipe that gets welded in place. So as you can see, it's both sides are going to be replaced inside here, and then whatever I find later I might add to the video. So hang in there. Okay, so the gas tank is out. Drained the fuel out of it, dropped the tank, just wire brushed it a little bit and blew it off. I'll be undercoating that. And I cut a piece of 1/4-inch plywood, and that's just for the purpose of relocating the brackets that are going to get cut off of this bar after I make a new one. Here is a piece of bar laying here just straight. Haven't done anything with it yet. I have my bender over there. But just to give you a shot of how I'm doing this, I just have it clamped up in place, and I just shot some spray paint through the holes to locate them. Now this piece of plywood is 1/4-inch thick by, at the very back by the bumper, it's 29 and 15/16 wide. At the very front, it is 29 and 3/4, and I believe it's 16 3/4 wide, like from front to back. And basically this is going to take the place of my gas tank, so I don't have my gas tank in place while I'm doing any welding and grinding and stuff like that, and basically the holes will be in the right place. So just figured I'd share that along the way. So I'm bringing you guys back in for a minute. I'm going to talk about some of the work that's been done here. So right now I have this bumper assembly bolted in place, And the only reason it's there, I did remove it, sandblast it, and paint it, but if you look in here, this is where the two pipes that are the new cross member meet in the center. So there's a bracket that attaches to the bumper that has to be located by the bumper while I tack everything in place. So up until this point, I have been repairing these side plates on the frame rails, the rust that was in the frame. So that stuff is all completed, and these new bars that I cut, about the same distance from each side, they go up. I'll give you a better shot in a second here on the other side. So there's the end of the pipe there, goes through the frame rail, will get welded on both sides, as well as up in here to that bracket that's up there. Let's see if I can give you a shot. You can see I just have that sort of taped in place right now, getting ready to tack everything. With this bracket here, it's a little hard to see. This bracket here is what has to get welded to that, and that gets bolted to the bumper, and holds everything centered on the bumper. So I haven't even gotten to the real work yet, but this cross member's been keeping me busy. Still have to get into there, and I'm hoping that this cross member here is in good enough shape that I don't have to replace it as well. There was one in the center here that's already been replaced. Somebody did that before I got it, and it also has the brackets hanging from it for the front of the gas tank. So I'll bring you back when I get more work done. Hang in there. So I'm bringing everybody back in here for a quick update. I've been following these instructions for this 2-inch body lift kit. I'm not actually putting a lift kit on this, but I do want to separate the body from the frame. So, I mean, there's literally 120 some steps to putting this lift kit on, and I pretty much have to follow most of them due to the fact that the frame has to be separated from the body to give me the clearance I'm going to need to do the repairs. You know, this side, this area is pretty well done, but I needed the space to get into the bottom side of these body mount bolts. You can see they're pretty well gone. This is, I mean, I can move this with my finger, that metal's gone. But shouldn't be too bad now that I've got the room to work. The other side's the same way. This side completely broke off actually, but you know, the frame and stuff looks decent, but it's the body that really needs some attention. So I'll bring you guys back when I get some repairs made. Hang in there. Time we're starting this up in probably about 1.5 years. We're going to try to run this thing. I'm going to run the fuel pump once or twice.
Crazy. Smoke, of course, came out.
Yeah, it's been sitting for a long time, so 53,785 miles. So here it is. Finally back together again. Saved her from the junkyard. I hope you guys find this video helpful in some way and use some of the information to maybe restore another one, save another one. Thanks for watching, guys.